We have Andrew Dawson, who is from the OECD, is also going to give a statement. We have Martin is on the other side. And we have our host. You know, for every occasion there is a host. And the host this morning is the Deputy Commissioner General who is stepping in for the Commissioner General. But his boss is also here, the board chair. The board chair is always with us, never tired. And that's why we call him Matbana Chicken. It's always important to have an elder person in your midst. We have our very able, very dynamic, versatile permanent secretary, Mr. Navin Kamal. Imagine, while some of us were struggling to come here, he crossed from Yomi. Yes, he crossed from Yomi and was here 1 hour before others. So we should clap for him for that. All right. Now, the program has changed slightly, but the rest of it, after the opening, we leave it with the trainers. They know how to run their program. So at this stage, we will invite the Acting Commissioner General, Mr. Esa Jalo.
Good morning, everybody. Let me begin by looking at the speech that I have prepared for this occasion. So, ATAF and OECD representatives are present. Workshop facilitators who are here to assist in the workshop. The Permanent Secretary, Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, who is representing the Honorable Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs. The Chairman, GRA Board of Directors and Board members here present. The members of GRA Management, media houses here represented. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this very important workshop on tax treaties, hosted by the Gambia Revenue Authority in the Gambia in collaboration with ATAF and the OECD. We want to express our gratitude to ATAF for giving us the opportunity to host this workshop as part of the Gambia's support for the capacity building initiatives. Ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that building the capacities of tax policy makers and tax administrators in the modern tax conventions developed by OECD, UN, and ATAF will go a long way in improving the skills and knowledge of various actors in the tax arena, in the formulation and application of tax treaties. I want to acknowledge with satisfaction the significant work done by ATAF, UN, and OECD in the form of numerous capacity building workshops and trainings before this one we are currently hosting. Workshops of this nature are very timely in guiding our work, as we all make efforts to expand our treaty networks, exchange of information to strengthen our tax administration capacities, and secure our revenue bases. To get the best out of the tax treaties we conclude, we should be able to negotiate well and close all loopholes which will lead to unnecessary and costly abuses of these agreements by multinational enterprises, leading to huge illicit financial outflows from the African continent, thus depriving us of the vital resources needed for our development. This workshop should make a direct contribution to the fight against harmful treaty shopping and aggressive tax planning around the treaties that we conclude among ourselves. Tax treaties, if properly negotiated, should deal with problems of double taxation, make our environments more attractive for inward investments, and improve the business climate for all and sundry to benefit. Therefore, tax treaties cannot be used as a vehicle for inflicting harm and cause havoc to our national environment. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no iota of doubt in my mind that as we all strive to increase trade and investments in our economy, we need to also correspondingly expand our treaty networks. This should deal with the evil of double taxation and also ensuring that double non-taxation does not occur. I want to assure you that GRA will always open its doors for partnership, both at the bilateral and multilateral levels, in the areas of capacity development for our tax administrations. To achieve the lofty sustainable development goals of the UN and the AU Agenda 2063, call for greater efforts in strengthening our tax administration capacities in areas including effective tax treaty negotiation. Therefore, capacity building programs of this nature should help reduce the dependence of our economies on external support. Once again, we are grateful to ATAF and the OECD for the opportunity given to us to host this very important workshop. I want to thank the local organizing committee for the excellent work done to put in place the facilities and services needed for the successful hosting of this workshop. Special thanks to the ATAF, to the staff of the ATAF Secretariat for the support and excellent collaboration with the local organizing committee. On behalf of the Board of Directors, Management and staff of GRA, and indeed on my own behalf, I once again warmly welcome you to the answer. Thank you for your kind attention, and I wish you a very successful and memorable process.
We will invite Caroline.
Speaking perhaps in the interest of time, and also because I'm afraid I don't have a list of all the important people I should mention. I hope you will forgive me if I could maybe dispense with the formalities of the long introductions and simply say, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and how I just want to say how very pleased I am, and on behalf of Martine Mazzi, my colleague from Belgium, how very privileged we are to be here this morning. And Caroline, you mentioned so many of the things which I think I would have mentioned also, so I'm very happy that you went first, and I would just completely underline everything that you said and that you too said in your remarks a moment ago. The OECD attaches a great deal of importance to capacity building and development. It's what the D stands for in OECD, and we're very pleased to be here this week and to be able to share our knowledge and experience with the participants here. And it is so important that when you are negotiating tax treaties, you get them right, that you understand what they do, and that you make them work for you. And I hope that in our time together this week, we will be able to learn together some more about the importance of tax treaties and what they do. I always love coming on these events, as Caroline said, and I was also in Pretoria in April. And I'm sure that we're going to have a great engagement with the participants here. I've never done one of these courses where I haven't learned something myself. I've never negotiated a tax treaty, and I've negotiated many tax treaties in my time. I've never negotiated a tax treaty where I haven't learned something, so I'm really looking forward to this being an interactive process. And maybe I could just finish by saying thank you so much to our Gambian hosts. This is my first time here in the Gambia, and Martine, that's also true for you. It's a beautiful country. Here we are on the Atlantic coast and enjoying some wonderful scenery. So thank you so much for all the work that you've undoubtedly put into just looking around us here, we can see what a tremendous amount of organisation has to go into these events. And so thank you so much for all the work that you've put into it, and we're very much looking forward to getting started this morning. So thank you very much indeed.
Representatives from ATAF and OECD, Carolina and Andrew. Once again, welcome to the Gambia. And the first time, as I hope we'll see more of these activities and see more in the Gambia. We are still yet to explore what actually the Gambia is. So I think more is on the way by the time these workshops finishes. Of possibility. facilitators for this workshop, the Chair, GRA Board of Directors, and other board members present here, representatives from other ministries, like Foreign Affairs, Trade and Justice, or their representatives, Mafia staff and GRA staff present here, representatives of all the media houses here present, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly and respectfully observed. Good morning to you all. I would like to first of all express my sincere appreciation to all of you for making it to this workshop. I hope the participants and facilitators coming from other countries all have smooth flights to the Gambia. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as alluded to by the Acting Commissioner General, double taxation avoidance treaties have become an important instrument in encouraging trade and investment across international borders. However, it has also created a whole new avenue for unscrupulous businesses to engage in aggressive tax planning. It is therefore important for both tax policy makers and tax administrators to continue to develop capacity in tax agreements in order to close the loopholes in such agreements. This will encourage the use of such tax treaties by honest and genuine investors and businesses, and in the process facilitate international trade and investment. Distinguished participants, you have all been chosen by your respective organization to be part of these workshops due to your roles in tax policies and tax administration. During these 3 days, you will be learning and exchanging ideas and opinions on key elements of tax treaties and its negotiation and administration. I will urge all of you to fully share your experiences and learn from each other. This will help us improve our respective domestic resource mobilization efforts without negatively impacting on trade and investment in our respective countries. I will also urge all of you to be punctual and fully attentive during training deliberations. In conclusion, I would like to seize this opportunity to sincerely thank ATAF and the OECD for sponsoring and organizing this important training workshop on tax treaties and for choosing the Gambia to host it. I wish you all a successful deliberation in training and kindly all your distinguished guests and delegates to also find time when in your tight schedule to enjoy the warmth and hospitality of the Gambian people. There is no doubt that this capacity building would also enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of GRA as a tax administrative institution of this country. We have seen the institution being very effective and proactive, and that can be attested in terms of the performance we have seen in revenue collection over the years. And as we are embarking on rigorous and aggressive resource mobilization, GRA is with Ministry of Finance and of course with ATAF and EU to ensure that we are optimal in terms of tax administration and tax collection. We have no doubt that this training is going to take the institution to another level in terms of efficiency, and to carries and probably to give more capacity, more opportunity where possible to the institution, because it is going to take this country to another level. Because we know, as we transit from a very difficult time as an economy to leveling and stabilizing, we need more capacity buildings to ensure that our objectives as far as the national development plan of the country that is launched not long ago and pledges pledged in Brussels can be fully implemented. Once again, I thank ATAF, I thank OECD, I thank Commissioner General and the team, and I thank all the participants. So, of course, the chairman with their program and his board members for the proactiveness they have been demonstrating in terms of seeing GRA to a level. Of course, the staff of GRA, the beautiful faces that I've seen here, with the commitment and support they are giving to the management. You do it for your country, you should continue to do it. And with that, we will also endeavor to give full support and capacity. On that note, I declare this workshop. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Secretary. We are
Say what juridical double taxation is? Well, let's do some work together. Get out your OECD models, take them out of their plastic ones already. Open it up to page 9, the introduction, and you'll read for yourself what juridical double taxation is. The very first thing that you'll read about in the OECD model taxation, model tax treaty, is what juridical double taxation is. Right at the top of page 9. Just take a moment. So there are 4 things that are needed for juridical double taxation. You need to have the imposition of comparable tax in 2 states. You're always talking about 2 states. You've got to have a comparable tax on the same taxpayer in respect of the same subject matter and for identical periods. That is juridical double taxation. But it's really important that we keep that concept in mind. That is what the tax treaties do. They eliminate juridical double taxation. And just think back to my example of I'm a resident of France, I have a bank account in the UK. You've got comparable taxes because France has an income tax, the UK has an income tax. I am subject to taxation in those 2 states. On the same subject matter, that's my income arising from that UK bank account, and for the same period. Okay? So that is juridical double taxation. One taxpayer, 2 jurisdictions. Economic double taxation is a little bit different. Economic taxation is the same income as tax twice, but are not in the hands of the same taxpayer. Gives the example of withholding tax at the HT on dividends as your corporate tax. That's one example. Another example of economic double taxation could arise in the field of transfer pricing. I don't know how much experience some of you have with transfer pricing, but it could be that if you have associated companies, maybe sister companies or parent subsidiary company operating in 2 jurisdictions, it could be that for a transaction between those 2 companies, you might have a mismatch in the price that each revenue authority has assigned to that transaction in a way that ends up taxing the same profits in both countries, not in the same hands of the same taxpayer, in the hands of different taxpayers, but still in a way that creates double taxation. That would be economic double taxation. Now, the way that tax treaties eliminate juridical double taxation between the state of source and the state of residence. And just let me pause for a moment on those terms, the state of source, state of residence. For those of you who are familiar with tax treaties, that will be sort of second nature to you all. But just to emphasise this point, because it's really important, the state of source is where the income arises. The state of residence is the state in which the owner of that income lives. Okay? And that's just important to keep that in your mind all the time, because that's the sort of elimination of double taxation we're talking about. And the way that tax treaties operate in that field of source versus residence is this. If the source state has a right of taxation, then it will have the prior right of taxation. It would not be the state required to eliminate double taxation. Consequently, it's the resident state that eliminates double taxation. Now let's think, what does that mean? So the tax treaty will look at this transaction, and again, for familiarity, go back to my example between the UK and France. The tax treaty will say, in that example, it will set a rule for how much taxation the state of source can tax. It may give an unlimited taxation right to the state of source. It may say to the state of source, you're not allowed to tax at all. Or it may say to the state of source, you can tax to a certain extent. So those are the three ways that a tax treaty can operate on the rights of the state of source to tax income. But having set that rule for the state of source, it then turns to the state of residence and says to the state of residence, you have to recognise the amount of tax that is being taxed in the state of source. So if the tax treaty awards the state of source unlimited taxing rights, as it would do, for example, in the case of a branch operating through a permanent establishment, it then says to the state of residence, you must respect the amount of tax that's being charged by the state of source and give a credit for that tax or exempt the income altogether. So again, going back to my example, in Kenya, we have a UK company that is invested in operating maybe a branch in Kenya, maybe it's a factory, a mine, a plantation, a farm, whatever it would be. The tax treaty will say in that case that Kenya has unlimited taxing rights over the profits arising from that activity. That's what, for that example, that's what the treaty would say. And then it says to the UK, in my example, you must respect the tax that Kenya has charged, and when the UK is calculating the amount of tax that company should pay, it must either give a credit for any tax that's been charged in Kenya, or it can say, just don't charge the income at all on the basis that it's being charged in Kenya. Is that okay? Everyone follow that?
J'ai une préoccupation, c'est savoir est-ce qu'il y a une convention entre R et S? Oui. Si on avait dit qu'il y a une convention entre R et E et une convention entre E et S, est-ce qu'il y a une convention?
Ah oui, je suis désolée. En fait, il y a une convention entre S et E et une convention entre S et R.
Si c'est R,
oui, en fait, j'ai dit ici, c'est une erreur, les conventions, c'est entre S et E et entre S et R. Bon, maintenant, le même exemple, exactement, mais R considère la société E, il ne la considère pas comme transparente, mais il la considère comme une personne morale. Donc, qu'est-ce qui se passe entre S et E? Ça ne change pas. E n'est pas un résident de E au sens de la Convention, de l'État E au sens de la Convention, donc S ne doit pas limiter son impôt en vertu de cette Convention-là. Et alors, qu'est-ce qui se passe maintenant avec R, avec A et B dans R. Il considère que l'entité, R considère que l'entité est une personne morale. Donc, est-ce que R, il va imposer les associés?
R va imposer A et B.
R va imposer A et B.
Je ne crois pas.
Puisque si R considère que E c'est une entité transparente,
Oui, justement, il ne va pas considérer.
elle ne considère pas E comme une entité transparente.
E et S considèrent E comme une entité transparente. Mais R considère que E est opaque. En vertu de son droit à thème, je ne sais pas, moi par exemple, E a la personnalité morale, et donc il va considérer que c'est une personne morale.
Mais il n'y a pas de droit.
From Senegal and from Senegal, GRA management here present, participants, guests from across Africa, members of the organizing team, members of the media fraternity and order, and our table translators. Thank you for your job well done. We don't have much time, so we are going to run through this program quickly. At this stage, we will invite our sister from Kenya. Is it Kenya or Kenya? Thank you. We're able to deliver a vote of thanks, and then we run through the program.
An informative workshop, especially in terms of building our capacity as participants in the area of tax treaties. We received a very warm and humbling welcome upon our arrival, and for that we would like to extend our sincere gratitude to the Gambia Revenue Authority. Thank you for hosting this workshop and for giving us a lovely stay on the beautiful Smiling Coast. On behalf of the participants, I would like to extend our gratitude to the workshop facilitators. You have taken the time to share your valuable expertise with us in a way that has benefited us, both those who are experienced in the area of tax treaties and those who are not directly involved in negotiation. So it has been a very inclusive workshop. Thank you for the course material which you have given us, which we can take back home with us and share the information that we have learned. As developing countries, one of our goals is to adopt policies that will allow us to mobilize our resources for purposes of developing our economies. What we have learned here will help us towards this goal. You have helped us to understand and to interpret the tax treaties in the model conventions, and also to understand the reasoning behind a lot of these provisions. This will allow us to develop our own policies in a way that will address our unique situation as developing countries. This is also crucial because a lot of us are now in the process of developing our own model conventions, so we can incorporate a lot of the policies that we have learned here. We therefore thank you, the trainers and OECD, for the work that you are doing in capacity building. I would like to thank my fellow participants for attending this workshop and for sharing your different and unique experiences as African countries. This is a good workshop, it's a good platform for us because it allows us to exchange ideas and to share our experiences in a way that is unique only to developing countries. This allows us to develop better policies and to focus on our own concerns. It has been a pleasure interacting with all of you. I urge all of you to use what we have learned in this workshop back at home, to share our experiences with our workmates, and also to implement what we have learned. I would like to say a special thank you to Caroline for the arrangements that you have done for all of us to get here, for being with us during the whole workshop and ensuring that everything went according to course. I would definitely like to say a huge thank you to the Gambia Revenue Authority and for the staff that has been with us throughout the whole workshop. You gave us a lovely dinner yesterday, and you even extended the invitation and the activities to tomorrow, and I thank you for that. We all thank you for being wonderful hosts to us. I would like to say a special thank you to the translators. having you here makes this workshop more inclusive because it allows us to all be here together as opposed to dividing in between maybe Francophone countries and other English-speaking countries. So we thank you for the good work that you have done. I would also like to thank the hotel and the hotel staff who have given us this opportunity to be in this country and for helping our state to be much smoother. I thank the Gambia Revenue Authority once again for hosting us. I wish everyone a safe journey back home for those traveling today. And for those traveling on Friday, I also hope that you will travel back safely and hope to see you all again soon. Thank you.
Invite Caroline to make a brief statement and then proceed.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't want to make a vote of thanks, but I said, okay, from being spoiled last night, speaking, I can't just keep quiet. I said I'll have to say something regarding how it has been so grateful and very, very welcoming for the GRA, the hosting, the being with us, surrounding us. I remember I was telling my boss back to ATAF that, you know, the minute I step out of the venue, the classroom venue, everybody's like asking me, Caroline, is everything okay? So she said, oh my goodness, what is happening there? I said, yeah, I'm being treated like more than a queen, and I'm so happy for the treatment. I'm just overly spoiled and overexcited. So I thank you, Commissioner General, for the hosts, the team that has put all this together, the participants from countries present here. I thank you so much, and your tax administrations. Please convey our thanks to your countries. We were also expecting some other delegates that could not make it because they did not get travel clearance from their country. So we thank your countries, we thank your tax administrations as well to allow you to participate to our programs. Like I said, as when we were opening, that for us, capacity building is what we are trusting on quite a lot. And hosting our events, Commissioner General, as you alluded to when we met the day you came to see us, it allows a country or a tax administration to bring more people to attend the programs, which is more beneficial to countries and an opportunity, unlike sending only one delegate from all the way from Burundi or all the way from Kenya to attend a workshop. That one delegate can take the cost or the budget that could have taken 10 participants to attend a course. So hosting a course is what we appeal to countries, that please welcome us to your countries. You are not just hosting, but you also allow many people to attend from your tax administration and to learn from one another. So I welcome you to attend many more other ATAF events. We are now currently preparing for the General Assembly that is going to be held in Botswana in October this year. It's one of the major events. That's where now the elections, that's where the members, you know, speak to the organization, that the secretaries that have put forward. So I appeal to you, kindly engage with the country correspondents that are there so that you get informed. And the country correspondents that are here, I would also urge to you, please share the information that is coming from ATAF to the rest of the staff so that they know what is happening and they take part to that. I thank you all once again for every good thing that really you have given to us, to Andrew and Martin. I also thank you so much, and OECD, for providing us with resource persons to facilitate the course. I look forward that the training materials that we have provided will not be excess baggage, but you take it back home with you and you'll be able to share with the rest of the staff. And also, you also share the soft copies that I also provided to you, because it is for all of us to learn from one another. And before I hand back the microphone, I'm so grateful again, as I mentioned when I was doing the opening, that this time around we've been blessed to have amidst us one of the heads of the tax administration attending the course, Commissioner, Director General from Senegal. Merci beaucoup for attending our course, and thank you so much for being with us and warming us. This is encouraging, and it is telling all of us that we are always have to keep on learning from one another. Thank you so much. I pray for journey mercies for those of us that will be traveling back home, those flying tonight. God bless you. God bless all of us. Thank you.
How much we too appreciate the great work that's gone into this conference from our Gambian hosts. It's really been tremendous. And I know that putting together an event of this type can be a real challenge. And you really only sort of begin to see the things that go into a process when things start to go wrong. Well, nothing went wrong this week, and the organisation has really been quite faultless. And so we do understand from experience, appreciate just how well you've done and well you've looked after us. And I'd really like to say thank you so much to our Gambian hosts for producing such an excellent location and environment in which we could all learn together. And I would just like to say on behalf of Martine and myself how much of a privilege it's been to share our knowledge and our experience with you. As I said in my opening remarks on Monday, the OECD attaches enormous importance to capacity building and development, and it's a real privilege for us to be able to be part of that. And I've certainly very much enjoyed my time here, and thank you also especially to the participants who've really made it such an enjoyable experience and a learning experience for all of us. And it's just so much easier when, as a presenter, people start to question and challenge what you say, and I've appreciated that very much indeed. So thank you to all of you. Thank you to ATAF for putting this on, for our association between the two organisations. I think it's a very fruitful one, and I hope I might be part of it in the months and the years ahead. So thank you to you, thank you to all, and once again a very special thanks to our hosts here, the Gambian Revenue Authority. We've really had a great time. Thank you so much.
GRA management, media houses in attendance, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to you all. I once again want to thank ATAF and OECD for the opportunity you have given to the Gambia to host this very important capacity building workshop on tax treaties. The Gambia, as a founding member of ATAF, will at all times play an instrumental role in the realization of the overall objective of ATAF, particularly in the areas of capacity building for the institutional strengthening of our tax administration. This workshop on tax treaties could not have come at a better time for us in the Gambia, as we aggressively pursue a policy of expanding our treaties network so as to boost trade and investment for the development of our country. And I am sure the countries represented in this workshop are in the same similar situation. There is the need for our countries to sign these treaties to encourage South-South cooperation, and also to conclude them with the trading partners beyond the African continent. However, to achieve this noble objective of expanding our treaties network and increase the sharing of information require the building of the requisite capacity in treaty negotiation and applications. This will ensure that we do not open our countries to the undesirable effect of treaty abuse in the form of treaty shopping and aggressive tax planning. We want to thank our development partners such as the OECD, UN and ECOWAS for the support we continue to receive from them in our capacity building efforts. A special thanks to the OECD, in particular, for the special emphasis that you continue to make involving the African Tax Administration through ATAF in the shaping of the global tax agenda. The OECD has time and time again manifested this in the BIPS project and the OECD inclusive framework, which has been the participation of many African countries. The OECD has therefore taken the lead in giving the African Tax Administration a platform to utilize in the influence in the global tax agenda. We want to also thank the OECD for the for the collaboration and direct support to this workshop hosted by the Gambia. A special thanks to the team of facilitators who have made it possible for the experience sharing and the learning outcome of this workshop to be realized. Thanks to the Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs for the support given to the Gambia Revenue Authority to host this very important capacity building workshop. I also sincerely thank the media houses who have given the adequate coverage to this event so that the general public is well informed about this event. Our thanks also goes to the team of interpreters who were able to bridge the gap created by the language differences, to the hotel staffs for the service provided, and not forgetting my excellent team of the ones that are behind the whole scene. That is you. You really make us proud, and I can assure you that now, everywhere that we go, we can proudly say that we can host at any level of workshop in the Gambia. So I'm really proud of you. They really make me proud. Bravo to you all. Finally, I thank ATAF and the participants for coming to the Gambia for this event, and to all of you for honoring our invitation to the last night's dinner. I hope we were able to fulfill your aspirations in this workshop, and for the social events we line up to entertain you. Once again, on behalf of the Board of Directors and the management of GRA, I wish you all a safe return to your respective countries. Thank you very much.
Martin, then we start with the ladies first, and we end with the men. Yes, very easy. The certificates. We have some ologies as well. Ahmadu Muhammadu Rabiu. Ahmadu Muhammadu Rabiu. Thank you. Next is Tama Surin Salif. I guess. Okay. Tama Surin Salif. Surin. From where? From Burkina Faso. Right? From Burkina Faso. Okay. Muhammadu Edward Rufaini from Chad. Mumasu from Chad. Next is Nabalul Fusain. I'm so from. Next is Sarah Galgare. Thank you. Next is Mamadou Gueye from Senegal. Thank you. Congratulations. Next is Ibrahim Sala, Solicitor General. You want to visit Aina? Yes, visit Aina. From Abome. Thank you. Next is Mabula. Mabula is from Lesotho. Congratulations. And next is Wanjiru Kieri, and she is from Kenya. Thank you. Last but not the least is Mr. Mari Sa. This one is for Mohamed Gueye from Senegal. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Mr. Vite. And domestic tax. Next. Congratulations.